Hey guys, welcome back. We're doing another SH Figuarts figure today. It's gonna be the Goku Black Super Saiyan Rose version. And honestly, from the packaging and how the character looks inside the box, it looks like it could be pretty good. So let's get on to the review. Now, let's look at the packaging. There is a big picture of the figure, actually right there. But he seems to have a pinker hair than this one. This one's hair seems to be more pale in the actual packaging, so that might be a bit of a gripe. I also like these different poses with the black and white coloring over it, and there are some more information on the back. It has a Funimation seal and also a, what does that say? Toei Animation license. And that's about it. Let's go look at the figure. Okay, so now that I've got the figure out of the packaging, it looks like it has pretty good paint details. Once again, the face paint is really good. I like the shine to the hair, and it does look more pinker than I actually would think that it would be. It was probably just because of the clear plastic screen that was on the tray. And then he has a very nice color scheme overall. I like how the pink with the hair goes along with the purple and the red of the outfit. Alright, now let's get on to the accessories. So, he has 3 different face plates. He has one where he's kind of looking to the side with gritting teeth. He's got just a neutral face, I guess. That's a better look. And then he's got one of him screaming. Basically, what you want to do is... Let me try to figure this out. The hair also comes off. Huh. Okay. So, you're going to want to take off this top hairpiece with the 3 spikes and then the spikes over his eyes, kind of like his bangs. And then you're just going to take any of the faces you want and you're just going to put it on there. And then you put the hairpiece back, which is pretty good. It's pretty easy. This is a bit hard to get off. The hairpiece is a bit hard to get off, but it's alright. It's pretty easy to do. Okay, he's about to fall. 1 second. Next, we got his hands. So, he has 2 wide open hands that are like Kamehameha. And then he's got 2 of these 2-fingered hands. I don't really know what these are for, but maybe picking his nose, yeah. And then he's got this one hand for his right hand. And it looks strange. He only has 2 fingers out, and he has them aligned. I'm going to go ahead and show you how easy it is to pop off the hands. So, it's a bit tight. You might want to be a bit careful, especially since this is a $40 figure, more expensive than usual figures that I get. I'm just going to put this one on. Is that no, I thought that was broken. Okay, so it is harder than I think, well, harder than I thought to put the hands on. They are really tight, so I would suggest being very, very careful with the hand joints. Anyways, I'm going to get on to the articulation. So first, he can look up a little bit, not very much, and he can also look down, bury the chin. He has a tiny neck joint. It doesn't really do anything. He does crunch about this much. He goes back a lot. His arms go out. That's not a lot. They do have a little butterfly joint thing up at the top where you can move his arm up a bit more for some more articulation. He has a bicep swivel, which is kind of rare for an SH Figuarts figure. He has a double jointed arm, which goes up to about there. He has a wrist swivel, same as the Gojo figure from last episode. And he has a waist ball joint. So now I'm going to get on to the legs. His legs kick forward a lot, so about that much. They do kick back quite a bit. His knees, they go almost all the way up, which is kind of surprising because of how baggy his pants are. And then, at the feet, he has a little ball joint instead of a swivel like the wrists. So, you probably will be able to take off his feet or something, because it's only just a dumbbell joint up into the leg. And then he has a little tiny toe joint. The ball allows a lot of pivot in the foot, so you get better poses. Now, I'm going to get onto the scaling. Oh gosh, he's about to fall. I'm going to get onto the scaling with some other figures. So, I didn't bring as many figures as last time. First, I have the Gojo from last episode. He doesn't want to stand for some reason. There we go. So, he looks like he is a bit taller even when he is in a crouching position. He does overall have about the same articulation as this one. He has the same swappable face mechanics like I mentioned earlier. Alright, I'm going to put him back. I don't even care if he stands anymore. I got another SH Figuarts figure from the Spider-Man Far From Home movie. The Goku Black is a bit taller than him, so that does scale up pretty well since he is a teenager. And then last, I got my Deadpool from the movies. Now, they look like Deadpool's a lot taller than the Goku Black. So, yeah, I don't think he'll be fitting into your Marvel Legends self. So, I'm going to put him in a couple of poses to show his articulation. This is supposed to be kind of a Kamehameha pose. It's about all I know about Dragon Ball, because I only watched a little bit of the show, and then I kind of fell out of it after like 3 episodes, because it was all the same fight. And he's supposed to be trying to do the Kamehameha attack, and it's a fan favorite and overall just a really memeable move. Okay. Let's take a 360 look at the figure. So bright, flashy in the front, and then not really anything special in the back. Then again, you don't really want to look at him from the back. He does have a strange pink glow on the paint, which I think goes along with the hair. Duh. And it's pretty neat. I like the attention to detail. Alright, so I'm going to put him in another pose. Okay, so this next pose I thought would be funny because I like Naruto. And so I decided to make him do the 1,000 Years of Death move on Deadpool, which I always thought was kind of funny. And that's what this hand really reminded me of whenever Kakashi Sensei did that to Naruto. This is a 360 view. I'm probably not going to do a video on Deadpool, but he's also a really good figure. Oh no, okay, maybe not. But he is a really good figure, and I liked the movies. But yeah, that's about it for this pose. I'm going to get them around to be where they were, and then I'm going to put them in a different pose. So this is going to be the last pose. So I'm trying to get him to do the Kamehameha with Gojo doing his domain expansion. And Gojo does not like to stand very often. Well, this 360 probably isn't going to work, so I'm just going to... So they decided that they didn't want to stand when we tried recording this the first time around. It was kind of funny. So I have Goku Black doing the Kamehameha move on Gojo, who is doing his domain expansion. And I thought this was going to be a cool pose because these were the last 2 figures, and they're both anime figures. And I just thought it was really cool. So, this figure is really good. Some more of my overall gripes was that it was actually easier to take off the foot than the hands. Every time I take off these hands, I am scared that they're gonna break, which would be a catastrophe. He's pretty good. I like him. I wish he came with a stand though, and some effects or something. That would have just made the figure overall 10 times better. And I think that they could re-release him with a version that comes with like a normal Goku Black head and then this head as like a deluxe version with a stand and some effects, and that's about it. He is really good as is, and I do recommend that you buy him. And that's about it. Thank you guys for watching the video. I do suggest he only has a tiny little things that I would complain about, like the ball joints at the feet, and his toe joints don't go up as much as I would like them to. I forgot to mention this earlier, but the shoulders have really good butterfly joints. It is kind of an eyesore if you have him from behind doing this though. And also in the front as well, because the sleeve kind of goes over. But overall, yes, he is a really good figure, and I really enjoy him. Thank you guys for watching again, and goodbye. See you some other time.